to upgrade or update, or not to upgrade or update. I'll be back in just a minute with my thoughts on the subject. Welcome to the Drunk Linux User. I'm Len. I am the Drunk Linux User. And the question or the subject today really is, should I update or upgrade my system? Now, there's definitely some good reasons to update or upgrade your Linux desktop. And I've got a list of some of these here. I'm just going to run through them. This will be a short one today. The first one is security updates. Security updates are probably the first and most important reason you'd want to update your system. You don't want any kind of vulnerability to expose your system or data to individuals with nefarious intentions, and this one is kind of a no-brainer. The second one would be maintenance releases for system and software, and that's a very close second to security updates. Every once in a while, a developer will discover either on their own or through their users that they've made a mistake. Now, once those mistakes are fixed, the developers will release their maintenance updates, and you should be good to go. If the problem is affecting you, then you might want to give this fix an install. If you're not having any problems, then you might want to hold off for a week or so, and that's just to see if there's any fallout from that particular or latest patch. Though there's probably nothing wrong with the patch, you never know. Think about Microsoft's patches, for example, and when you're thinking about this one. Even if you're not experiencing a problem now, you might in the future. If there's nothing wrong with the update, then give it a try. If it fixes your problem, or if it doesn't promote a new one, then you're most likely safe. The third reason to upgrade or update would be to introduce the introduction of new features, hardware inclusion, or improvements that are worth trying if you're either in need of the new features, inclusion, or improvements. That pesky new graphics card you just installed might not have been included in the previous kernel, but it might be in there now. If things get worse, you can always roll back your kernel and wait for the next version to come down the line. When it comes to software, you decide if the updates are things you want or need. If they are, go for it. If not, well, maybe you don't need it right now. Maybe by the time you do, the software might have been updated again, and you'll get even more out of it. Number 4, tighter coding for your OS, desktop, or applications is another good reason for an update or an upgrade. If it helps your workflow, then it's worth the upgrade. Yes, you might have to learn new muscle memory to achieve the final results, but that's usually a small price to pay. If it's radically different from your way of working, try it out in a virtual machine. See if you can't wrap your mind around it. Sometimes newer is not better. It's your choice and your call. Number 5, it looks pretty. Well, if prettier means you're getting more done, or you're doing a better job, or doing it in a better way, yeah, okay, why not? If not, well, that's a totally subjective call, and you're going to have to make that one. And there may be other reasons to upgrade or update, but those are the ones that popped into my head today. And my advice is to research what the upgrade or update is before you leap into it and find things are not as good as you thought they'd be. On that note, let's remember our words of wisdom. Don't drive drunk. Don't drink and drive. Don't go to eBay, Amazon, or use MS Edge shopping all buzzed up thinking that you're going to get the latest, greatest, and coolest stuff, because you're probably not. In the meantime, bottoms up. Later, dudes.